right, hockey fans, welcome back inside the Mattamy Athletic Center as we get you set for the gold medal game here in the Open Division at the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. You're tuned in to the live stream broadcast on YouTube produced by Parasport TV and also being broadcast on AMI Audio. And I'm very excited and honored to welcome back into the broadcast booth for these next two games, the one, the only, Mike Ross from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Rossi, how are you, bud?
I'm great, Nico. Great to be here with you. Great to be back at this event.
Yes.
It's been a couple of years for me, so this is fantastic being back at Mattamy and seeing just how big this event has gotten since those first days that we worked together years and years and years ago.
Pretty wild, the progression, isn't it, as we get the Sens in black working right to left, left to right across your screen, and here go the Habs in yellow. Jason Willer brings it right in, but he needs to make a clean pass here for the Habs. Tries to drop it back to the point for Josh Schneider, but broken up, and now they battle for possession as Trajan Hansman, who scored a hat trick earlier this weekend, digs the puck out, and now Christine, the scoring machine, Callaghy, dumps it in deep. Callaghy in the far corner. Top of the point. Nice job there to hold the line. As coming up with it was Hugh Leduc. Hansman picks it up, shoots. Oh, and that just went over top the net as Wyatt Harvey in goal makes a great save there on that one-timer from Zach Harris. At the point, it just squeaks past Leduc, and Hansman will send it deep from center ice where Schneider will retrieve. Your starting goalies here. Quiet Wyatt Harvey in net for the Habs, and for the Sens, it's Aaron Prevost, who's played fantastic hockey all weekend long. The Sens trying to dig it out of their own zone here, going left to right across your screen, and the Habs keeping it in. The shot from the point from Hillary Scanlon just deflects wide as the puck rolls to the near side, and now Victoria McDermott comes up with it. McDermott, who scored the empty netter yesterday in the big win for the Sens, dishes it off. The shot from distance, good save there by Harvey. Centering attempt gets blocked. As the Habs try to clear the zone, there's a rip that got knocked down in front as it was off the stick of Adam Young. And now with the net off the pegs, we get the whistle.
I've been at Mattamy a lot over the last couple of weeks. Was here last weekend for the Canadian University Hockey men's final and the entire tournament, in fact. And it was amazing to me to hear the people talk about how excited they were to have this tournament coming into this building this weekend.
No kidding.
A lot of the people who work behind the scenes, who work on the technical side of things, they've been here, they've seen this event, and they were thrilled that it was back and that they were going to be a part of it again.
It's a special place, a historic building, and you couldn't find a better home for this annual event. As here go the Habs. Willer makes the pass, trying to put that in is Curtis Ruddle, but it just goes wide of the far post. Curtis has had himself a great weekend for the Habs. Here goes Trajan Hansman for the Sens. Oh, he gets collided into by Willer, and that's going to be a penalty coming against Jason Willer as we get the whistle and the first power play opportunity of this game.
Yeah, just gets sandwiched there coming across the blue line, and clearly trying to set himself up to make a pass to be able to get that shot on net, but a little bit too much physicality on that play, and we got ourselves our first power play of the game.
We do, and the Sens will try to take advantage here as they send Maxwell Shear to the faceoff dot. Shear's had a great weekend. He scored a couple of beauties. And there he wins the draw over to Callaghy, but Hillary Scanlon steps up, clears the puck down the ice, and a good start to the penalty kill there for the Habs. Hugh Leduc secures it for the Sens. Here goes Callaghy. Out of her own zone, banks it off the boards where Aiden Primetime McCowan puts up the opposition. Secured now by Shear. Into the offensive zone, driving wide. Takes it into the corner. Tries to center, but fans on the initial pass. Works all the way over to the near side where Rick Oriole tries to clear it out. Cassandra Ruddle makes a great play to chip it forward making her Open Division debut this weekend, and she has not looked out of place at all. And Ruddle, her pass to McCowan draws a penalty, so we're going to get a minute of 4-on-4 here.
It's a little tripping call here as the Habs were setting themselves up there, perhaps for an opportunity for a shot on goal. And the Sens, who were started strongly on that power play, getting a little bit of offensive zone time. Now we'll see what they can do 4-on-4.
Wow, Christine, the scoring machine, Callaghy in the box for the trip. She's been on the score sheet a bunch this weekend, but I think that's her first penalty of the tournament. As James the Train Ruddle secures it here for the Habs. Ruddle plays it in deep. Chasing after it and securing it for the Sens was McDermott. Actually, check that. That was Brian Cowie there to make the play. Now poked in by Schneider. Schneider trying to get it to the front of the goal. Through the crease, they jam away at it, but Prevost makes the save with 7 seconds to go in the first penalty.
And no pass on that play, so the shot on goal would have been whistled down either way. But we're seeing the Habs taking advantage of that extra open ice here and going to the net and trying to make the offensive opportunity happen.
Now, I know you've got roots and connections in Ottawa, so maybe this is a bit of an unfair question, but does it rub you the wrong way that it's the Sens and the Habs playing in the gold medal game here in this building?
I'm glad you asked, because I was going to say, you know what? I don't want either team to win. Can this end in a tie somehow and we split the medals?
It definitely cannot. We went 8 rounds in a shootout yesterday. As there's the one-timer. What a save! Prevost, 2 pad stack, old school post to post for his best save of the weekend. Pressure being mounted here by the Habs. Nice D-to-D pass. Hillary Scanlon takes the shot, trying to get the redirection in front as they scrum for it, and Aidan McCowan couldn't get a stick to it. 20 seconds left in the power play. Rick Oriole scoops it up from inside his own zone, and he's got a clear path to take this up the ice, but he needs a teammate to make the drop pass to, and Shear gets there to intercept it. Nice work here by the Sens as now McDermott comes up with it. The penalty now over, and they dig away where the puck squirts out through center ice. Hugh Leduc steps up to it, just staying onside, as now it's controlled by Trajan Hansman. He dumps it into the far corner. Hansman will pick it up himself with 13:05 left in the period. Rips it back to the point where McDermott holds the zone. She dishes that one off as Adam Young tries to play it to the near side. Tate Hoyam after it, but it's Rick Oriole who collects it for the Habs. Cassandra Ruddle has it poked off her stick. Hansman will send that right in on goal. Harvey makes the save, and they'll blow it down with 12:40 to go.
Pretty good offensive work here by the Sens, as they're getting plenty of opportunities, but just roll it back to that double pad stack.
Yeah.
I mean, you just don't see enough of that in hockey these days. That was fantastic.
Oh, if you want to see more of that, just come watch me play shinny. I'm so out of position, that's my only move. Puck brought in here by the Sens as they dig away for it through the high slot area and knocked loose there. Good defensive stick work by Jimmy Tremblay. Icing called, just crossed the line. 12 minutes to go here as we're playing 20-minute runtime periods in the Open Division. Well, if you're tuned in on the YouTube live stream, let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. We'll get to a few viewer shout-outs, including one for Sharon, who says, "Yes, Mark Bentz, bring home the gold." And he and his Habs teammates are trying to do exactly that. As we get an equipment issue, and referee Garrett helping out Jason Willer with that loose strap. From the draw, Callaghy takes the shot, trickles wide as it's into the near side corner. Schneider, who has played really well on the back end this weekend for the Habs, representing USA Blind Hockey. And now Willer battles against another American in Callaghy. There's the pass. There's the shot. Trickles to the near side post. Oh, what a save by Wyatt Harvey. He absolutely stonewalls Zach Harris on what looked like it might be the opening goal of this game. And we're going to have a penalty here through the neutral zone, as getting dumped was Jimmy Tremblay. And now we get the whistle, so the Habs are back to the power play.
That was one of those penalties where if you don't do it, you're giving up the breakaway. And I just I think it's unfortunate because all you're doing is giving up the offensive zone there. You're not giving up a real scoring chance because they've got to get that first pass off in the offensive zone. So not exactly the greatest penalty to take in that sort of situation.
Hard to pull back in the moment as Slick Rick Oriole shoots and scores! No goal. They're going to wave it off saying no clean pass. And Oriole's not going to be too happy about this, as he thought he got it clean from the face-off. But it remains a scoreless game. So the face-off comes outside the zone, and the Habs will have to try again. Oriole picks up the puck after Hansman's stick exploded on him after the face-off. James Ruddle flips it, intended for his daughter Cassandra Ruddle. It just got away from her. And now that clearing attempt from Shear held in the zone. Scanlon shoots, redirected through the high slot by McCowan. Now we get a whistle here for a crease violation, so we'll get the face-off with 1 minute left on the power play. Couple quick shout-outs here. One for Lana Ruddle watching from Saskatoon, cheering on the Habs. Carrie says, Sens bring home the gold, go Max. And a quick one for Darlene. Another great day watching the Sens and Adam Young. As we're broadcasting live on YouTube and on AMI Audio, and great to have presenting sponsor AMI back again this year. Max Shear wheels out in front of his own net, sends the puck down the ice. It caught Scanlon in the skate, and now she'll retrieve it inside her own blue line with 20 plus seconds left on the power play. Oriole receives the D-to-D pass, chips ahead for James Ruddle. Being chased down by Shear. Great penalty killing there from Max Shear as Mark Bentz hustles back inside his own zone to retrieve the puck. Final seconds of the power play ticking off the clock, so the Habs, despite some good early pressure on the man advantage, unable to capitalize, and we're back to even strength hockey with 8 minutes remaining here in the opening period. Oriole pivots through the center and makes the pass, but they're offside at the line, and we'll get the whistle.
With these Habs kind of looking like their NHL counterparts a little bit. Just a little bit of difficulty getting organized and having that sort of sustained attack, sort of wave after wave. A little bit of trouble getting out of their own zone, getting that breakout pass. If they can figure that out here, I think they could wind up getting some great scoring opportunities.
When they've clicked, they have been a formidable squad this week, and that's for sure. But at times, maybe a little disorganized, and they'll all try to get on the same page here as Josh Schneider leads the breakout. That's the kind of example. Those passes not quite crisp, but here goes Willer into the zone. Willer trying to set one up for the one-timer, and Curtis Ruddle puts it just wide. Great chance there. Nice clearance by Victoria McDermott. They chip it out through center ice on the effort from Brian Cowie. A lot of line juggling this weekend for the Habs, as this is a new look line here with Curtis Ruddle. Jason Willer has 3 bodies collapsing down, and Curtis Ruddle getting the worst of that. Hopefully they're okay. They're going to whistle it down. Ruddle took a hard knock yesterday as well, and hopefully he's okay here.
Back up and at it. Just probably had the wind knocked out of him a little bit. That's what you'll see a lot, is that physical contact, which in most instances is unintentional, but it's so surprising that it's a little bit jarring to the body, right? And in a play like that, it's not surprised that he just gets the wind knocked out of him.
From the face-off, the Habs take it forward with Cassandra Ruddle on the puck. McCowan heading to the net. She tries to make the pass. It's behind the net where, McCowan wraps it in front and nearly banked that one in off the Mack truck. Nathan Tree there for the defensive assignment. Controlled now by Rick Oriold as he wheels out the far side wing. Shear tried to impede him. Sent up, and Oriold's going to catch this in the offensive zone. He needs support. Tries the drop pass for McCowan. It was rolling on him. And the Habs just unable to click when they needed it most. Here goes Max Shear. Into the zone for the Sens. Needing some support. Has to make a clean pass. Shear has Tree with him. Tries to feed it over to Hoyam, but that's broken up by Oriold. Those two battle in the near corner as Oriold flips it to the line. And Laura Mark does well to hold the zone. Mark fires it towards the high slot. Broken up by McCowan. Controlled now by Hoyam on the backhander, and that one nearly found the stick of Nathan Tree. Shear, he takes a whack at it, but Oriold able to outmuscle the youngster that time and sends it down the ice. 5.5 minutes remaining in the scoreless first period. It's the gold medal game in the open division at the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. And here go the Habs. Willer trying to will his way to the front of the net. Makes the pass. There's James Ruddle, and he buries it. No goal. Waved off. James Ruddle not happy about this. Neither is Jason Willer. But referee Curtis says the pass was touched. No clean pass, no goal.
That's the most organized effort we've saw from them so far. Wow. Rather unfortunate that it's deemed no clean pass, because that was a great setup by the Habs. We'll see if that inspires them a little bit here. We'll see if that gets them going. And as you said, gets them on that same page offensively, because defensively, they're playing well.
Yeah.
They're just not getting the offense clicking right now.
For the second time this period, the Habs thought they had the opening goal. Both waved off the board, and they'll try again. There's the indicator of the good clean pass, but this time slipped away from Jimmy Tremblay and sent up the ice by Callaghy for the Sens. Schneider on it for the Habs, tries to clear the zone, battling there along the near boards with Trajan Hansman. Hansman digs it off the half wall, he shoots, big save by Wyatt Harvey. Quiet Wyatt with his best save so far.
Harvey's looked really good, really calm, and the approach here, the style is just, as you say, quiet, right? Not a lot of movement. He's really trying to pick up where the puck's at and doesn't seem to make those extra moves that he doesn't need to make. Finds himself in position once again.
Yeah, he's very sound positionally, and he's made an incredible transformation from a defenseman to a goaltender, and he looks really natural between the pipes there. At center ice, it's picked up by McCowan for the Habs. He makes the pass to the far wing. Curtis Ruddle into the offensive zone. Tries to drop to Cassandra Ruddle. Cassandra trying to corral the loose puck here. Back to the point. Rick Oriold shoots. That one off the stick of McDermott into the far corner with a shade more than 3 minutes remaining in the period. Scanlon, her shot hits Curtis Ruddle in the shins and over to the near side boards where Brian Cowie chops at it. Cowie trying to clear the zone, but it's pinned in. And now McDermott wheels out the far side, banking it off the boards, and the Sens able to get it out through center ice.
Habs doing a good job at really pinning the Sens down in their own zone in the late moments of this period.
The C's part there for Rick Oriold. He makes the drop pass intended for McCowan, shoots, big block, the rebound sitting there. Ruddle has a whack at it, and with the puck frozen in the crease, we get the whistle.
So the Habs do seem to finally be figuring it out offensively here, getting their offensive game together, getting great opportunities, getting some chances here. And you think that at some point it's going to pay off. The fact that they've had 2 goals called back tells me that they're figuring it out here late in the period. We'll see if they can break that bubble here late in the first period.
They get the clean pass right from the faceoff, and now Willer has it behind the net, wants to work his way to the front, spins away from the check of Nathan Tree. Willer behind the goal now to the near side, well tracked by Prevost in net. 1:45 remaining in the period. Willer trying to do his best Doug Gilmour impression as he went back to back, side to side, and in the end, couldn't tuck it home past Cujo. Oh, sorry, wait, that's Prevost in net.
I was going to say, I think it happened at the other end, though. I think it happened at the other end of the building. But that was some great skating there.
Yeah.
Wow, what puck control.
Willer's been very impressive this weekend for the Habs. He is arguably one of their top players and a catalyst on offense for them.
It was a one-man cycle.
Yes.
That's what that was. That was really nice.
A minute 10 remaining here in the opening period. It's the gold medal game between the Sens and the Habs. You're tuned in on the Canadian Blind Hockey YouTube channel and on AMI Audio. The Mack truck flips it out front. Oh, unable to corral it cleanly there for the chance. It was Jimmy Tremblay who just couldn't quite get good wood on it, and now it's sent down the ice by the Sens. And that's going to go, no, they're going to wave the icing off, so Schneider will have to retrieve it with under 40 seconds to go in the period. Willer takes it for the Habs. Checking his options, he'll gain the offensive zone. He's got the Mack truck with him. Willer trying to tee up a pass, well blocked by Hugh Leduc. Picked up now and sent into the corner by Schneider with 20 seconds to go. Puck rimmed around the far side. Scanlon shot from the wall. That's blocked. McDermott tries to clear it out. Initially blocked, and a good stick lift there by Hansman to knock it clear. Under 10 seconds to play in the period as Hoyam sends it wide of the net. And that'll pretty much do it for the opening period. So a well-contested opening stanza that ends scoreless through the first frame.
I think defensively, both these teams have looked pretty good in that first period. But offensively, what I'm noticing from the Sens is they're not getting anything going once they get into the offensive zone with the puck. A lot of times you got forwards going in alone with the puck, nobody there to help them, and so they got to curl back all the time and wait for the setup, as opposed to the Habs, who have either gotten that clean pass so far from the net or so close to the net that nothing can come of it. So they're either too jammed in the offensive zone or they're too far back. They need to find that happy medium, and the Sens, in order to get into this thing, they just need to get a couple of forwards in the offensive zone together at the same time to actually make something happen.
Well, we're just seconds away from the puck drop to begin the second period of play. Let's get a couple of quick viewer shout-outs in here, including one for Bill, who's cheering on Nathan Tree from the United Kingdom, and also Scanlon from her team in Oxford. Looking forward to the rest of this amazing game. Let's give a quick shout-out to Simon saying, hey, we're in the crowd. We came all the way from Montreal. Fantastic stuff. Glad to hear that. And a quick shout out as well to Tammy, who says, go Habs, go. Bring home the gold. Big save, Dave. Dave Brown, the other goaltender on the roster for the Habs, and a little bit of advanced scouting tells me that he'll come into this game around the midway mark, as Big Save Dave was full of confidence this morning when we were chatting. Second period puck drop, we're underway with the Sens going left to right across your screen in the black jerseys and the Habs in yellow. And the Habs are going to have to defend here because Max Scheer gets the puck in. There's the attempt to center for Callaghy. There's the good clean pass after Young sent it over to her. Flipped in front. Actually, it was Harris that made the pass, excuse me, and now controlled by Callaghy in the far corner. Rick Oriole picks up the rolling puck, but with the crease violation, we get the whistle 30 seconds in.
How's this tournament gone for you so far?
It's been amazing. Mike, you know that I'm pretty fortunate to get some great opportunities. This, every year, is my favorite weekend of the year. And I'm not going to lie, I missed the tournament 10 years ago when the most games we had in a day was 4. Because when it's all said and done, we will have done 22 games this weekend. So it's been a lot, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. As here go the Sens trying to cycle through the zone. Scheer, as Callaghy bounces into Benson, she gives him a piece of her mind. Pass back to the point. Good clean pass indicated with the buzzer. The shot knocked down at the hash marks and now picked up at the near side blue line where Hugh Leduc sends it in deep. around the boards, and that's going to be a chance for Antti Latika to fire a shot from distance. Shear got a skate to it. They dig away for it, a scramble. Oh, Harvey with the initial save, and then it trickled just wide. Christine Callaghy makes the pass to the top of the point. Antti Latika once again tees up a shot, this time blocked, and with the crease violation, we get the whistle.
So the Sens seem to be getting into the zone now with more than one player and getting set up, getting that passing game going, but it's still not clean enough for them to actually get the shot on goal. So they just need to tidy that up just a little bit and I think just pick up the pace. What I've noticed in the years of doing these games with you is a team that can move quicker usually will have that advantage. You get two forwards into that offensive zone, suddenly you get a third, and you really make things happen.
Absolutely, and we'll find out which team can get the breakthrough as we're scoreless here 2.5 minutes into the second period of play in this gold medal game of the Open Division at the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. Nice job by Hillary Scanlon sending the puck up the ice. Curtis Ruddle onto it quickly. He's got Young into the zone. Makes the pass, tries to get it back to Ruddle as he jams at it. Nice job defensively by McDermott to tie up the stick on that chance. And now sent down the ice by the Sens. Oriole picks it up. It was Jimmy Tremblay there for the Habs as Tremblay whacks it forward now for Ruddle. Ruddle trying to settle down the rolling puck. Drop pass for Willer, blocked in front. They whack at it, but Prevost there to make another great save.
I'm really surprised they didn't give them the clean pass on that one.
Yeah,
I thought we saw a nice clean pass. I thought they were going to get a real good chance there, but maybe just didn't have the angle.
Referees have done a phenomenal job all weekend long. We thank the GTHL for loaning us some of their finest, as it's referee Peter Curtis and Sean Garrett on the assignment for this gold medal game, two of the more veteran referees in Canadian blind hockey. Puck sent into the zone by the Habs. Hugh Leduc will track back inside his own zone to pick it up behind the net, flips it up the far side boards, but the line held there by Cassandra Ruddle as referee Curtis got upended, and he has a bit of a chuckle about that. The Mack truck fires a shot, that one into the far corner, as Hugh Leduc trying to make the defensive play now. Actually, check that. That was Nathan Tree who did a good job to clear the zone. Out through center ice, Josh Schneider comes away with it for the Habs. Schneider starting the breakout up the far side wing, across center ice. Chips it to himself deep in the corner. Schneider flips it behind the net where it's picked up in the near corner by McCowan. He tries the sharp angle shot. Prevost nearly pulled off the post, but he just kept the pad there to make the save. Nathan Tree scoops it up from the half wall. Advances it to Tate Hoyam. Hoyam, nice job to stick handle across the line. Tries the pass for Tree. Ends up finding its way over to Antti Latika as he gets tied up there by Jason Willer. Willer trying to kick the puck out, and then he gives Latika a bit of a push down as he tries to sell it. Hopefully Latika's okay. On the wrap attempt, Shear gets denied. Latika's heading to the bench, so really hope that he's okay. He's played tough all weekend long. And now Willer comes away with it for the Habs. It's a 2-on-0, but here comes McDermott off the bench to tie up the stick of McCowan. The shot right on, and they score! Aiden Primetime McCowan gets the opening goal here in the gold medal game.
We've got a bit of a discussion going on here.
McDermott saying this should have been whistled down because of a head injury to Latika, which led to that odd man rush.
The official shake him off and said, nope, we got a good goal.
And that's going to stand. So a big moment in this game with 14:08 left in the second period as the Habs take the 1-0 lead on the goal from Aiden Primetime McCowan. Here go the Sens from the faceoff. Trajan Hansman. Hansman has Callaghy heading through the slot. Opts to drop for McDermott, and that's intercepted. And here goes Rick Oriole. This could be a 2-on-0 break. Both Ruddles supporting. Makes the pass to James. Shoots. Big block there as tracking back was Edward Laba to make a huge block shot. Callaghy sends that puck ahead. Now it's with her sister, Victoria McDermott. Controlled across the line. Hansman shoots. Oh, that one just missed on the glove side. What a rip from Trajan Hansman. Christine Callaghy digging away for the puck as a couple of Habs players try jar it free. The Sens holding the zone, but that one just gets past McDermott at the blue line. And with 13 to go in the second period, nearly too many skaters on the ice there. Good job by James the Train Ruddle to avoid the puck. Dumped in, Callaghy working the far half wall against Hillary Scanlon. Hansman behind the net gets the clean pass buzzer, tried to wrap it in, takes another whack, but a couple of good blocks there, including one from Cassandra Ruddle. Oh, what a save by Wyatt Harvey. The puck pinballed around right to the stick of Zach Harris, but Harvey with his best save.
We're starting to see it now. We're starting to see it pick up. We're starting to see some good passing plays, good opportunities here on both ends.
Face-off comes to the left of the goaltender, Harvey, who will likely be coming out of this game in a few minutes as per the game plan. But hey, sometimes plans change. Both goalies have played great for the Habs this weekend. The Sens trying to dig it out, but it's Cassandra Ruddle that comes away with the puck. Ruddle working the near side wing, gets past Brian Cowie, tries the drop pass for McCowan. He chips it back into the corner, but Ruddle had retreated to the face-off dot. So that'll allow the Sens to corral it here and start the breakout. But a big play by Bentz to hold the zone on that attempted clearing effort off the stick of Adam Young. Cowie, now he gets it down the ice and inside the opposition blue line. Josh Schneider, he quickly fires it back as Laura Mark picks it up at her own blue line for the Sens. Schneider for the Habs, working the near side wing, gives it away there to Brian Cowie, who quickly gains the zone with Max Scheer. That pass just slid under the stick of Scheer, who then crashes in on the stick lift against Ruddle, and they just stop that for player safety to make sure both are okay.
Became a bit of a game of pickleball there for a second. Just, here, you take it. No, you take it. No, you take it. No, we want it. Okay. Just back and forth. Nothing happening. Just giving up control back and forth. So we'll see if they can get back, both these teams, back on that offensive run that they were both on, getting lots of chances at both ends of the ice.
I'm noticing that there is a Habs player getting some fluids and some treatment between the benches, and I believe that's Jason Willer. So we'll keep track of that because that would be a big loss. As there's a shot ripped just wide by Hansman, and hopefully it's nothing serious for Willer. As McDermott picks up the puck at the blue line, takes the shot, and that one just ricocheted wide. Hansman scooped out front. Here's McDermott, shoots, tipped by Hansman and just misses. He tries the wraparound. Harvey swimming. Oh, what a save! And it's chipped over by Hoyam, but waved off immediately after a great initial save from Wyatt Harvey.
Trying to understand why that's waved off. Was it
I think
body in the crease? Was it the post, the net off its mooring? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think the net got dislodged there. And we will get the goaltending change, so Wyatt Harvey will leave this game picking up a shutout in the gold medal game. What a performance from Wyatt Harvey. He has been spectacular. And big save, Dave Brown will come into the game for the Habs. Bit of a traffic jam there as the two goalies get stuck trying to shuffle in the bench there.
Couple of big goalies, never mind the equipment.
Yes.
You throw the equipment on them and, try and squeeze through the front of the bench with two goalies. Not an easy thing to do.
No, most definitely not. But, hey, what a great performance from Wyatt Harvey. And Dave Brown will try pick up where his teammate left off. I should note Jason Willer back into the game now for the Habs as he squares up for the face-off. And that's a huge sigh of relief there for the Habs bench. Dave Brown just getting set in his crease. Has a bit of a delay here before we restart the action. And the face-off will come to the left of Brown. So Hansman and Willer square off for the draw. Willer able to take possession as he skates it out of the zone. Pass intended for McCowan. He gains it across the line. They have yet to complete the clean pass though. And now it's turned over as Hansman carries it up for the Sens. Hansman, drop pass for Hoyam. Tate Hoyam tries the shot, blocked by the stick of Schneider. Hansman picks it up behind the net, centering for Nathan Tree, but that's stripped away on that excellent effort by Aidan McCowan, who sends it down the ice, and that's going to be an icing call with 9:20 left in the period.
So this time it's just an instance of the Senators having too many players down low, almost on the goal line or behind the goal line. Nobody out front to take that pass. So if they can get that figured out and get that positioning figured out, I think they can do some damage here with 9 minutes left in the second period.
Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. We'll get to a few more viewer shout-outs a little bit later as Scanlon gets dumped by Shearer. Play continuing on. Callaghy feeds it back to the point. Leduc tries the shot. That's blocked by Scanlon, and the Habs will have a chance to skate this out with Aidan McCowan leading the rush. He chips that ahead for Jason Willer. Cassandra Ruddle trying to head to the front of the net. Willer wanted to get the pass there, but Callaghy broke it up. Cassandra Ruddle backhands it up the near side wall, and that'll give the Sens a chance to collect it. Nice backhander by Zach Harris, and now it's controlled by Rick Orield for the Habs. Orield dancing into the zone, trying to shake the defender in Callaghy. Shot. Oh, what a chance there, and what a save by Prevost as primetime McCowan nearly had his second of the game on that tip tight to the net. Long shot from McCowan. That one misses the target. Picked up now by Curtis Ruddle. He flips it over to the far side. Hugh Leduc with only a half clearance. James Ruddle tries to track it back. Nice work here by Scanlon at the point to hold the zone. She'll tee up another shot. That one just missing as James Ruddle chops it over to Curtis Ruddle. Curtis gives a bit of a shove there to Max Shearer as it's getting chippy out there in the gold medal game. There's a chance for James Ruddle, but he slides it wide. Curtis Ruddle, centering attempt. That's broken up by Laura Mark. Aidan McCowan along the near side half wall. Trying to dig it out is Rick Orield. McCowan has it slip away, but he quickly retrieves it. Centering attempt, but that evaded the stick of James Ruddle. Curtis Ruddle, his back pass picked off there by Callaghy, but good play by Scanlon, who quickly got it back and dumped it in deep to allow her team to make some changes. 7 minutes remaining in the second period. Puck picked up now by Brian Cowie. Cowie trying to get in front of the net after he dished that off. And Adam Young couldn't feed him the pass back. Here's Antti Latika. Good to see him back out there after getting the wind knocked out of him. Curtis Ruddle wanted the drop pass, but a collision of bodies, and Adam Young took the worst of that. Ruddle digs it out, and they're going to whistle it down for a hand pass, and we get the stoppage with 6:28 left in the second.
Habs with really good offensive pressure the last couple of minutes here. The passing's there, and McCowan really leading the way. Cycling the puck well, skating well with the puck in the offensive zone, getting great passing out front, but also getting into position to take a pass. They've had a lot of really good opportunities here in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, Aidan McCowan, one of the newer players here this weekend, and he's been very impressive. And he's come up big so far in this gold medal game, scoring the only goal here as we've got 6:20 remaining in the second period. Here go the Sens. Trailing by one, Hansman with the draw pass. Young shoots, and that one just went wide on the far side. Willer with the backhand clearance knocks it off referee Garrett and out through center, where it'll be secured by Trajan Hansman. Here goes McCowan off the bench, securing possession here along the near side boards. Player blowing a tire there, as popping back up is Edward Laba, and that was enough to disrupt the puck carrier in McCowan. McCowan tries to dump it in deep. Laba providing the opposition. And now it's secured by Hansman across center ice for the Sens. Trajan Hansman. An explosive game yesterday, but he's been held in check so far today for the Sens. Long pass hits Cassandra Ruddle. This could be a break. Ruddle has McCowan with her, makes the pass. Aiden McCowan to his forehand, shoots. Oh, and that one just went wide. The dipping shot, glove side, did not miss by much. Nathan Tree feeds it ahead for Trajan Hansman. A little more than 5 minutes remaining in the period as Tree gets it back to Hansman. Hansman wants the shot turned right on, and a good save by Dave Brown, but the rebound slid just wide by Hansman. His best chance of this game so far. Sharp angle attempt, ricocheted in front, and big save Dave there to make the stop.
Yeah, Brown made the initial save. Couldn't control the rebound, couldn't cover it up, giving the Sens a real good opportunity there to find their way onto the scoreboard, but Brown was able to recover, was able to get the angle on that follow-up shot and keep the Sens off the board.
So the face-off will come up to the right of Dave Brown, won by the Habs, and shot up the ice nicely that time as it's Jimmy Tremblay chasing after it, but Nathan Tree gets to it first. Tree in the near side behind his net, loses it to Curtis Ruddle. Orioled with a rocket shot, and that smirks as McDermott took that one off the skate. Catching up a little bit with Victoria last night. She was telling me, I'm all black and blue with the amount of shots I've blocked. Even showed me one bruise on her arm. She just added another one to the collection. McDermott, nice job to chip it off the boards and get a clearance here with Tree carrying the puck out of the zone. Tree sends it deep. It's going to be a foot race here between Oriole and Tree. Slick Rick Oriole, the veteran, using his body position to win that race. And now he's racing ahead across center ice. Oriole, he's got a passing option there in Curtis Ruddle. James Ruddle is in the vicinity too, but neither can collect it. And now Tate Hoyam takes it for the Sens. Hoyam chips it over to Callaghy. The one-timer just goes wide on the near side. 3:10 to go in the period. Max Scheer trying to spin off the check here. Scheer chips it towards the net, jamming at it, but Dave Brown there to make the save. Couple quick shout outs for the live chat thread on the YouTube live stream, and of course you can tune in as well through AMI audio. Shout out to Janet, shout out to Stormlord, and a quick shout out to Benny who says go Sens go. They drop the puck. We're back underway with 2:35 to go in the period. Trajan Hansman with the clean pass, shoots. Oh, what a save! Big save, Dave, flashing the leather. His best stop since coming into this game.
One of the best offensive chances for the Sens, too. Good pass control, good puck control, carrying it back into the middle of the ice to get the shot off, but Brown shuts the door.
Right from that home plate area where Hansman let it fly, pretty much prime positioning, and a great save by Dave Brown. The Habs send it down the ice as Laura Mark picks it up inside her own zone. Cassandra Ruddle blocks the initial clearance. And then James, actually check that, that's the Mack truck who gets called for the whistle.
So we got about 1:35 to go. Maybe a little bit less once this puck is dropped here. And a 1-0 lead holding for the Habs. The Sens have had their opportunities. They've really been pushing hard here in this second period.
Yeah, much different feel from the Sens here in the second compared to the first. And we'll see if they can capitalize now on that turnover. Callaghy makes the pass to Hansman. Hansman back to Callaghy. Shot attempt. Trajan Hansman shoots. Oh, just might have clipped the post. Great chance as Hansman tries to center it. That one intended for Zach Harris, but it was broken up. And now it's controlled by Oriole. Offside at the line, Ruddle a stride ahead.
And we're into the last minute of play here in the second period. Brown making a great save there. Going right to left. off the pass, picked up the fact that the pass was going that way, and keeps the Sens off the board.
Well, he came up here earlier this morning and told me, hey, Nico, Wyatt's getting the start, but I'm the closer today. He's brought that closing mentality since he's come into this game.
Do you want to share some of that with the Blue Jays while he's here? That'd be great.
I don't know if he's got the velocity on his fastball.
Too bad.
Maybe that change of pace is what they need. 30 seconds remaining in the period. Puck dumped into the far corner as Hillary Scanlon will cycle it behind the net over to the near side wing. Oriole receiving the pass. Sends that cross ice out to center ice where Hugh Leduc meets it for the Sens. Pinballing back and forth here as it's dug out nicely and sent ahead by Jimmy Tremblay, but they can't hold the zone. And with under 10 seconds to play, maybe time for one last rush for the Sens. Brought in by Brian Cowie, but time expires. And through 2 periods of play, it's the Habs 1, the Sens nothing here in the gold medal game of the Open Division.
Well, we talked about the Sens needing to just be a little bit more organized in setting up offensively and getting more players into the offensive zone in order to get that clean pass and a quick shot off of that pass. They did a little bit more of that in this second period. But the Habs have really stepped up from period number 1 into the second. I mean, they had good chances in the first. We saw a couple of goals disallowed or called back. But they've really stepped up their game as far as defensively in their zone, stopping the Sens basically from doing anything and then transitioning to offense and setting themselves up well in the offensive zone to get some shots on goal, and thus the first goal of this game.
And it is just a 1-goal advantage for the Habs over the Sens here in the gold medal game. You're tuned into the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament live on AMI Audio and our video webcast streaming live on the CBH YouTube channel produced by Parasport TV. Before we drop the puck, I want to take a quick moment to remember our late friend Ed Fast Eddie Parento, my color commentator for the first, good 8 years of this tournament anyways, and we certainly miss him dearly and think of him every weekend here at the Blind Hockey Tournament. So Fast Eddie, we miss you, buddy. There's a shot right off the draw. What a chance there for Tate Hoyam as the Sens come out to start the third period blazing with a great chance. Ripped around the boards. Hoyam can't hold the zone as it's chipped ahead by Cassandra Ruddle, and here goes Jason Willer. He's got James Ruddle with him and Cassandra Ruddle trailing. Willer tries to set it up off the post. James Ruddle touching it in tight, but the angle a little too tight. And now here goes Willer, wheeling straight in front, shoots and scores! Jason Willer gets the goal, and the Habs double their lead. It's 2-0.
And there you saw the skating ability of Willard, cutting right to left, right through the defense and right around the goalie. 2-0 with about 18:55.
Well, Len chiming in on the live chat thread saying, go Habs go. Hey, how about a nickname for Jason Willer? I think he just earned the nickname Wheels after that goal. What speed displayed as he wheeled his way in front and put that in for the 2-0 lead. And now the Sens trying to battle back here. Held in at the line. Nice job by Laura Mark. It ricochets to Zach Harris. Oh, what a stop! The glove hand of Dave Brown, and then Callaghy denied on the wraparound. Rossi, that was unbelievable from Dave Brown.
Dave Brown has done nothing but stop pucks since he's come into this game. And that's as much credit to him as it is credit to the Sens for the opportunities that they're getting. They're setting themselves up by getting shots off quickly off the clean pass. Not just a clean pass and then a slow setup. Trying to surprise Brown with the quick snapshots, but he's been equal to the task.
That was a very impressive glove save by Brown to keep the 2-0 scoreline intact as the Sens pushing back. There's the indicator of the good clean pass. Held in at the line by McDermott, now stripped away by Willer. He chips that ahead for Cassandra Ruddle. Ruddle chasing after it here as she tries to play it around the boards, but it's picked off by McDermott. Oh, and then McDermott gets dumped. How is that not a penalty as Tremblay just stepped in her way? Picked up now by Hansman into the zone. Hansman tried to leave it for Callaghy. At the hash marks, Harris has his stick lifted. And McDermott goes to the bench, and she's going to need to catch her breath after that big collision. She peels the helmet right off. Hopefully she's okay. She's had a gutsy weekend and has been tough as nails through 3 days of action. Here goes Hansman. Makes the pass over to Callaghy. Christine Callaghy from the far side hash marks. Back to Hansman, and he skies that one over top the net. Callaghy trying to work out of the near corner. Nice job by Josh Snyder to wrestle it away. Play it over to the far side wall, but it's going to be Callaghy that tracks it down first. Callaghy tried to flip that one through the crease as Brian Cowie chases it over to the near side corner. Schneider and Cowie going head to head. Nice job by Callaghy to strip it away from Schneider. Callaghy wheels in front, wants to lift it, makes the pass. Hansman jams away at it, and Dave Brown makes another tremendous save to preserve the shutout.
Sens really pressuring early on here in this third period. But Dave Brown's just covering the angles so well, not giving up much net at all.
We're going to have a penalty here out of that scrum, and it's going against Aiden McCowan. So Dave Brown, who's made some big saves, is going to be put to the test again here with the Sens getting this power play opportunity. And 4.5 minutes gone here in the third period. Willer wins the face-off, but it ricochets to the point where Latika tees up. Well, it was more of a pass than a shot as Brian Cowie trying to hold the zone, and that's chipped out past Hugh Leduc and down the ice. Loose puck at the blue line, secured by Leduc as he leads the Sens on the attack. Drop pass for Cowie. Shot from the half wall. That one over to the far corner is not a bad idea to try a long shot, which can be tough for the goalies to track. And then the Habs clear it down the ice. 1:20 remaining on the power play. Leduc leaving it there for Adam Young. Chipping it ahead, and the rolling puck corralled. As trying to make a play into the zone is Latika, but they're just offside.
The Sens on that last offensive opportunity. Not sure what that penalty call was. But the Sens on that last opportunity, the setup just wasn't there. They had 3 offensive players all on the same side, nobody to really pass to make something happen. So they need to open it up just a little bit, but they're starting certainly to figure out getting more players in the offensive zone to allow themselves to get that clean pass and quick shot.
Nathan Tree tees up a good shot, but that's blocked by Schneider. Just 25 seconds left on the power play for the Sens. Shot attempt from Hansman, ricocheted high and dipped in front of the net, but never made it on goal. So from the face-off dot, Tree. Oh, Hoyam with a one-timer from the sharp angle, but Brown had the pad there to make the save. Schneider got clobbered behind the net. He didn't like the lack of a call on that play. Laura Mark tees one up. Hansman tries to redirect it on net. The penalty now over. We're back to even strength with McCowan coming out of the box. Mark Bent scoops it up behind his own net. Banks it off the boards and out through center, where it'll be secured by McCowan into the offensive zone. McCowan needs a passing outlet. Flips it over to Cassandra Ruddle. Picked up there on the shot attempt from Jimmy Tremblay, but that's blocked. And now here go the Sens. Trajan Hansman in transition. That was close at the line, but they stay on side. Hoyam shoots, and again, that long shot may be trickier for Dave Brown to track. He's lucky it went wide. And now the battle ensues at the blue line, and chopping it ahead was Tremblay. Not enough for icing, so Latika picks it up inside his own zone, makes the pass over to Laba, and now Hansman Gets it to the line and just past Scanlon. Quickly, it's shot back into the far corner where Antti Latika secures it for the Sens. Chopping at it was Hugh Leduc, but here goes Christine Callaghy, leading an odd man rush. It's numbers in transition, but well defended by Rick Oriold as he attacked Callaghy at the blue line and impeded the progress. Big block there by James the Train Ruddle as the loose puck secured now by Hoyam. Hoyam wanted to drop to Leduc. Leduc gets it back, but his pass intercepted and chipped out through the neutral zone by Rick Oriold. The Mack truck, Brian Mackey, he sends it into the corner with 12 minutes to go here in regulation. Callaghy chips it up the boards. Zach Harris, he stick handles through. Callaghy and Harris collide incidentally, and that puts an end to the break for the Sens. Here goes Oriold for the Habs. Peels back and bumps right into referee Garrett. There's the shot from the point. Oh, almost redirected by the defenseman Leduc and in, but a good block there by Hugh Leduc. Brought ahead now by Callaghy. She banks it off the boards, trying to pick it up herself, but off the bench. Willer takes it, and then down at the far blue line, incidental contact, and we get a whistle for player safety.
So just over 11 minutes to go here in the third period. And I don't know. I mean, this feels like the Sens are starting to figure things out. They're getting opportunities, but the real difference maker in this game has been not just the offense of the Habs, but the goaltending of the Habs. Both goaltenders have really been the big difference makers.
No doubt about it. Wyatt Harvey and Dave Brown have backstopped the Habs to a 2-0 lead with 10:40 to go here in the third. And we'll see if they can hang on and preserve the victory that could earn them the gold medal here at the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. Laura Mark picks up the puck at center ice. Cassandra Ruddle sweeps it away inside the zone. Jimmy Tremblay chasing after it. He tries the drop pass intended for Ruddle. As, catching a stick up high there, and Adam Young got the worst of that collision. Willer in the far corner, now at the half wall, pivots away from the defenders. Guts in front, shoots, big save by Prevost. Hansman takes it through center ice now for the Sens. Let's see if that save can spark something at the other end of the ice for the Sens. Hansman cycling around. Willer getting tied up with Young, and those two exchanging some words. Young can't believe there was no penalty called. Young chopping at it. They hold the zone. Hansman, we've got Mark Bentz down on the ice. Shot from distance. It's getting chippy here with 9.5 minutes to go in the gold medal game. Laura Mark picks it up, sends it back in the zone where Aiden McCowan promptly secures it for the Habs. He goes up the far side wing, opens up some space, defender blows a tire, drop pass, shoots, big save by Prevost as James Ruddle denied by the blocker. Man, that might have iced this game had it gone in, but turned away on that great chance there for James Ruddle. Lead pass picked up now by Curtis Ruddle. He brings it across the blue line, drops it, intended for McCowan, broken up nicely by Scheer. Maxwell Scheer sends this down the ice, and not enough for icing, so Orioles got to play it with 8:40 left in the third. Can't clear the zone as held in initially by Laba, and on the second effort, I think they're going to hold it again. The Sens, nice work there by Laba, but eventually it's Orioles who comes away with it. And he's got Ruddle going in. James Ruddle receives the pass, shoots. Huge save by Aaron Prevost. No clean pass either, so I don't think it would have counted, but Prevost with a great stop.
Let's face it, Aaron Prevost right now is giving the Sens every opportunity. He's doing what he needs to do to keep this game at 2-0 with just about 8 minutes to go in the third period. The offense needs to click now. That's what we need here. The goaltending has done its job. Now the offense needs to happen.
And they're working on offense now with Trajan Hansman on the puck. Tries to drop that one back for Tate Hoyam. Broken up and sent out through center ice. Edward Laba in front of his own bench, digs it out, sends the puck where it's picked off by Orield and now controlled by Willer. Willer gains the offensive zone, working the near side wall. 7.5 minutes remaining in the third. Willer's centering pass broken up. And back the other way, Hansman leads the rush for the Sens. Hansman, they stay on side as Hoyam towed the line. Shot from Callaghy into the back of the leg of Hansman. As Schneider from his knees tries to clear it. Callaghy blocks it, brings it in. Someone lost a glove out there. That's Josh Schneider, who's playing with one glove. There's a shot right on and a big save. Callaghy getting dumped. She's a little slow to get up, but she seems to be okay continuing on for the Sens. Haven't noticed McDermott come back into the game after she got the wind knocked out of her. That'd be a tough break for the Sens if her day is done. Here goes Callaghy. This could be a 3-on-2. Hansman makes the pass to Callaghy after baiting in the defender. Hoyam in front of the net. Oh, right through the crease, but Hoyam couldn't get a stick to it. That pass attempt blocked by McCowan. Hansman digs it out, shoots! And that one just went high and wide. Ruddle to the line. Nice job by Laura Mark. Hansman with another shot, that one blocked by Bentz. At the line, Leduc holds it in and feeds it into the far corner. Callaghy picks it up, 6 minutes remaining in the third. Beautiful pass to Leduc, the backhander. Blocked by Mark Bentz. And then he banks it down the boards. Off the boards, down the ice. Chopped at the blue line by Leduc as both teams making changes on the fly. Cassandra Ruddle had her pocket picked and offside as James brings it over the line with 5:35 to go.
Well, you think the Sens are throwing everything they have at the Habs right now, and the Habs just controlling the game defensively. No passing lanes really made available. No opportunity for the clean pass. No opportunities for clean shots. And you got Dave Brown who's shutting down everything on every angle.
All the Sens working hard, but down by 2, and time becoming a factor here. Just 5 minutes remaining in the third. But this could be a break. Maxwell Scheer onto the puck. He needs to make a pass. Scheer checking his options. He has Cowie in front of the net. Cycles it around to the top of the point where Latica can't quite get to it ahead of Ruddle. Cassandra Ruddle, she's got Curtis Ruddle ahead of her. There's Jason Willer. Willer trying to find a passing outlet. Great pass to Ruddle, shot right on. Big save by Prevost as Curtis Ruddle denied on that chance in tight. Willer to the back end, tried to tuck it in. Huge save there and a great blocking effort as well from Scheer.
Prevost continues to shut the door here. Unfortunately, at the other end of the ice, Sens just can't make it click. You feel like they're getting the opportunities that they're going to happen, that they're finally going to maybe break through, but it's just not happening for them on the offensive side of the puck.
And with just 4:05 left in the third, time's starting to tick away as the Sens try battle back from this 2-0 deficit. Picked up by Aiden McCowan, cycles that in front. Nice job there by Zach Harris to get stick to it. McCowan nearly stick-handled his way out of a pack, but now it's sent down off the boards, and Mark Bentz picks it up with 3:40 to go. Hugh Leduc makes the good pass there to Trajan Hansman. Nathan Tree brings it across the line. He had a couple of goals yesterday. The Sens could use something from him right now. Hansman sidesteps the stick check, shoots! Big block there as Josh Schneider puts his body on the line to make that play. Puck knocked out through center ice, 3:15 to go in regulation. Offside are the Sens. They can't quite get the zone entry.
Time is slipping away here on the Sens. Just about 3 minutes left here as we have the running clock going. And they are just running out of runway here. And it's tough because you're not just talking about getting one goal in here. You're talking about breaking a shutout late in the game. You're talking about breaking the shutout of a goalie who's done nothing but stop pucks since he's come in here. It hasn't been sort of incidental things. Dave Brown has come in and shut the door. His great angled saves, great movement left to right.
And we're going to get the goalie pulled here for the Sens. The coaches, I love it. They're getting more aggressive with this, and it's paid off throughout the weekend. The Canucks were down by 3 in their game yesterday and pulled 2 back with the goalie out, falling just short of the comeback. So the Sens hoping for some magic here with 2:40 to go in the third, pulling Prevost out of the net and opting for the extra attacker. Some miscommunication there as Antti Latika realizing, wait, we don't have a goalie now. What's going on here? But it's that time of the game, gut check time, and they win the face-off. The Sens, there's Vicky McDermott. Great to see her back out after taking a knock a little bit earlier in the period. Christine Callaghy working the far side corner. Hansman tries to win the battle there against Scanlon. Behind the net, they battle for it. Shear banks it off the boards. McDermott's going to hustle to get there and hold the zone. Rick Oriel tries to chip it ahead. Cassandra Ruddle banks it off the boards. McDermott takes the shot from the point. That's blocked by Scanlon. And McDermott does well to knock down the bouncing puck. Oriel trying to backhand it out of the zone. Banks it ahead for Curtis Ruddle. Can they ice this game? Curtis, he's got his dad trailing. James shoots and it goes wide. Curtis trying to tuck it in. Centering option. Oh, what a block there as Callaghy lifted the stick of James Ruddle and Latika was down to make the block as well. Here goes Callaghy for the Sens. Callaghy brings it in on the near side wing, centers for Shear, shoots. Oh, what a save by Dave Brown. His best glove save right there with 1:35 to play.
And the Sens there for the rebound too. There's just nothing doing. Dave Brown absorbed that shot right into the midsection, dropped right in front of him in the crease and covered up right away. And with just over 1:10 left to go here in the third period, we got 1:17 to go. And we got a timeout for the Sens.
Yeah, they call the timeout and hope to catch their breath and draw something up here. Man, what a shot by Shear from a great spot on the ice. Tough for the goalie to track that, but Dave Brown living true to his new nickname, the closer, as he's trying to close out this victory for the Habs. Couple of quick shout outs for the live chat thread. Let's give a shout out to Sharon cheering on Mark. Carrie saying so proud of Max regardless of the outcome. Zach loving the huge saves. And we'll give a shout out as well to Sandra who says, let's go Sens. Well, it's coming down to the wire here with 1:17 remaining in the third. The Sens down by 2 with the extra attacker on the ice and the net empty. They're working to draw equal here and try force OT. The Habs holding on to the 2-0 lead. Trying to close this out for the gold medal win. From the faceoff, the Habs win it. McCowan, he's got one of the 2 goals, sends it ahead for Wheeler. Wheels into the zone, but this time Wheeler unable to wheel away. And then nearly a massive collision there between Tremblay and Hansman, but they both seem to be all right. Shear brings the puck in for the Sens. Drop past the Hansman. Rips that one wide as we're inside the final minute of play. Christine Callaghy from the far corner. Sharp angle, tried to bank it in, but Bent's there for the block. There's a shot attempt fanned on by Young. He gets it back. Dishes to Hansman. The backhander blocked in front as a swarm of yellow jerseys knock it down, and Wheeler sends it the length of the ice. But that's going to be an icing call with 33.4 seconds to go.
That looked more like a bit of a blind curling move there with the way that puck was rolling on its side. The blind curling championship happening out in Edmonton, Alberta this weekend as well. So a big weekend for blind sports in this country.
Yeah, No doubt about it. I think we just got to start organizing these national championships so they're not on the same weekend. 30 seconds to go here in regulation as the Habs clear that down the ice, and they are ready to pour off the bench to celebrate as Curtis Ruddle brings it into the zone, tries the drop pass to his sister Cassandra, but that's picked off. 17 seconds to play. Here goes Trajan Hansman. He makes the chip over to Shear, blocked at the line by Hillary Scanlon. What a play by Scanlon. It goes down the ice, and we'll have one more whistle with 5.8 left on the clock. So the Habs are going to have to wait to celebrate, but they are all on their feet on the Team Yellow bench as the Habs are 5.8 seconds away from being crowned your gold medal champions. From the faceoff, they win it. Willer back to the corner, 2, and that's going to do it. Congratulations to the Habs, gold medalists at the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament in the Open Division. What a great final.
Certainly a situation where the Habs, they could have gone south after having 2 goals disallowed in the first period, but they stuck with it offensively, and certainly the goaltending was the difference maker for them. There's just nothing that was making it past either one of their goalies because it's a split shutout, and that played as much a part in this game as anything.
No doubt about it, and what a great result for the Habs. Tough loss for the Sens, but they should be proud of their performance all weekend long. Coming up just short here in the gold medal game. A big shout out to everybody who chimed in on the live chat thread, including a question from Len Willer asking, who's the MVP? Well, the award ceremony happens after we wrap up our final broadcast of the day. So make sure you check out the Canadian Blind Hockey social media channels for all the award winners. But for us on the broadcast, no doubt about it, it's the goaltending tandem of Wyatt Harvey and Dave Brown backstopping the Habs to a 2-0 shutout victory in the gold medal game. And what a performance from those two guys.
And that's not an easy thing, right? I mean, you're the goalie who starts, you shut the door for a period and a half, and then you get pulled. I mean, you're not getting pulled, but you get switched out. And then Brown comes in and manages to shut the door. You're playing with the pressure of coming into a shutout situation. I mean, both goaltenders deserve a lot of credit, both for their physical play, but for the mental strength that it takes to play that game and split the duties that way.
For sure. I mean, that's so hard on a goaltender to come in cold in the middle of a game, let alone a nail-biter of a game. Harvey left his team in a great position, and Brown came in and closed the door with authority. And what a tremendous accomplishment for those two goaltenders and this whole Habs squad as they are your gold medal champions. Well, Mike, you're going to stick around for the next one too, because we've got one more game on the schedule. It's the Select Division, Canada Black taking on Canada Yellow, which will wrap up the action here at the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. And it's wild to think that what seemed like a daunting total of 22 games that started Friday morning at 9:15 flew by in the blink of an eye, and all wraps up with the Select Series up next. We'll be right back. Stay tuned as you're locked into the 2024 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament, streaming live on YouTube and on AMI Audio.